Hi friends, we're going to do one of our classic tales today, and this is a story called A Fable. And a fable is a story that teaches a little lesson or a moral. And this fable is very old and was written by a man named Aesop. It's a fable, it teaches a lesson about a very tiny mouse who helped a very big lion. Have you ever helped a friend do something that was hard for them to do on their own? Sometimes we need our friends to help us when we're doing things. All right, so there are two characters in the story, a lion and a mouse. All right, let's get started with our story. Oops, sorry, the book got caught in my sweater. All right. Get the picture up here. Once upon a time, there was a little mouse. The little mouse liked to scamper about among the trees in the jungle. One day, quite by accident, he ran across the paws of a sleeping lion. Accident means he didn't do it on purpose. This woke the lion up from his peaceful afternoon nap. How do you think the lion's going to feel getting woken up from his peaceful nap? Yeah, I don't know if I'd be too happy about it. As you can imagine, the lion was not at all pleased. He did not like to be woken up before he was ready. It made him grumpy, very grumpy. The lion opened one eye. Then he opened the other eye. The lion reached out and angrily grabbed the tiny mouse in his big paws. The lion was just about to eat him when the mouse cried out, "Please, kind sir, I didn't mean to disturb you. If you will let me go, I will be forever grateful. I promise that one day I will return your kindness by helping you." A promise is something that you're sure you will do. So he better be sure he's going to do that. Let's see what's next. The lion laughed out loud. How could such a little animal ever help so great an animal as a lion? He asked. All the same, the lion decided to let the little mouse go. Ooh, look at this picture coming up. Not long after, the mouse was once again scurrying about among the trees in the jungle. Suddenly, the sound of a loud roar rose up into the air. The mouse shivered with fright and considered running in the opposite direction. However, the mouse bravely set off to discover who or what had made such a loud noise. The mouse came upon a small clearing in the trees. There he saw the very same lion trapped in a hunter's net made of ropes. My goodness, look at that. The lion is in trouble right there. The lion was roaring ferociously. He was also struggling to free himself from the tangled web of ropes. Sadly, no matter how hard he struggled, he was not able to escape the hunter's trap. Once again, the little mouse thought about running away. The lion's roars were so frightening, but he also remembered his promise to the lion. He had promised that if the lion let him go, he would return his kindness. He was a mouse who kept his promises. He thought very carefully and came up with a plan. He ran to the side of the great beast and began to gnaw. Gnaw means to chew, so he's chewing on the rope. He began to gnaw on the ropes. He kept on gnawing and gnawing with his sharp teeth. He gnawed until he could gnaw no more. At last he made a hole in the big net, big enough for the lion to escape through. Sounds like he is being very helpful, huh? The noble lion sprang from the net and shook his mane. Then he looked up at the tiny mouse. The tiny mouse looked down at the lion because the mouse is on his head, so he's got to look down. "Thank you," said the lion. "You kept your promise." And with that, the lion sprang forward and disappeared into the shadows cast by the trees. The moral of this story is, friends who are little in size can still be great friends. The end. So friends, even though the mouse was a tiny little animal and the lion was a big, big animal, the mouse helped the lion where the lion couldn't do anything. That's why you need friends of all shapes and sizes and abilities, because you never know what you need, right? All right, friends, thanks for listening. Bye.